Hi everyone, Namaste. How are you all? Hope you're all doing well. So today we'll solve one more coding challenge, that is to find that both strings are anagram or not. So let's understand what are anagrams. Okay, first of all. So basically the anagrams are the words created by rearranging the characters to produce the new set of words with the same letters, right? For example, the silent and the listen. These both have same number of characters as well as the letters, right? You can see here, yes, is silent is also present in this. So in this case, this is a valid anagram. So that's why we have to return it as true, right? In the same goes in this case. Sorry, if I need to delete this. It's not needed. Okay, this triangle and integral, these both string has same number of letters, same number of characters, as well as the letters is also same, right? The characters is also same. That means these two strings are valid anagrams, so that's why I have to return as true. But in the third case, this apple and banana, first of all, these two strings, they both doesn't contain the same set of, like, same number of characters, right? This apple has 5 characters in it, right? This banana has 6 characters in it, right? It's not a valid anagram. Also, the characters is also different, right, in these two strings, so that's why I have to return it false, right? So yeah, let's start, and we also see how to solve this problem. Okay, I will explain you, no need to worry. I'll go to text editor first. First of all, you have to declare a function that takes two string as a parameter, right? These two strings. We have to declare the function and we have to pass these two strings as a parameter to it. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll write a function. I'll write a function. Okay. And I'll give name as R anagrams. Okay. Anagrams, and I will take two strings as a parameters, right? The both strings. I'll say string one and string two. Okay, the first step is completed here. Okay, the next step is, uh, before that I'll call this function over here, down here. Okay, I'll do console.log. Okay, I'll call this function, uh, and I'll pass these two strings initially. Okay, silent and listen. Okay, I'll say silent silent, and I'll say second string as listen. Okay, I've called this function. I've passed these two as argument to it, right? I'm receiving it as a parameter here. So I'll save this. So we are done with the first step. The next step is to convert both string to lowercase, right? So for example, these two are valid anagrams, right? What if L is capital here, but here it is small l, right? But here it's capital L. In this case also we have to return it as valid anagram. So for that, what we have to do is we have to convert these both string to lowercase or uppercase, whatever it is, right? So basically this step 2 says that convert both string to lowercase. This ensure that comparison of characters is in case sensitive, right? So what we'll do is we'll just say, I'll say as cased string, cased str1. I'll convert this first string as lowercase here. I'll say lower, lower, lowercase. Okay. So I've converted this first string to lowercase. In the same way, I'll convert this second string is also to lowercase. Okay. I'll say. So I've converted both strings to lowercase. The second step is also done. Third step is to, we have to create a two empty object to store the count of each characters in the respective string, right? So here what we have to do is, I'll tell you, no need to worry. First, I'll write the code. We have to create a two empty object. Okay, I'll say character map one, and so I've copied this character map one here, right? So we'll check if S is present in this character map 1 is or not. If it is not present, then we'll just assign 1 to it, right? We'll assign 1 to it. So in the similar way, we'll check I is present in this char map 1 is or not. No, it's not present, as if now I is not present in this, only S is there. So we'll say I is 1 again, right? So in the same way, we'll do we'll check each character from that. Yes, I, L, E, right? We'll assign 1 to it. We'll assign 1 to it. We'll assign 1 to it, right? Sorry. So if it is already present, then we'll increase this count, right? We'll increase this count to 2. If it is only 1, then we'll assign just value in one it is. So I'm sorry for that. Assign just 1 to it, okay? So in the same way, we do it for character map string 2 as well. If L is present, we'll check if L is present. We'll first of all we'll loop through this string, right? And we'll check L is present in character map 2 or not. If it is not present, then we'll assign L with a key value pair. We'll assign the value as 1, right? So in the same way, we'll do each character from this as well, right? So I'll do that. So first of all, I will loop through this first string, right? So we have made it lowercase, so I'll map through this string first string, okay? So I will say for let I is equal to 0, I is less than this case string 1 dot length, and I'll just increase by each count. I'll increase that index, okay? And I'll check here, as I said, if this yes is present in this character map 1. If it is not present, we'll just assign 1 to it. If it is present already, we'll increase the count, okay? So for that, I'll say if this character map 1, if it is already has this present looping character, right? Present looping character in that. If it is already has, then we'll say we'll increase the count, right? Basically, we'll increase the count of that character in this character map 1, okay? So I'll say we'll increase we'll increase character map 1. So in that, so I'll say we'll just increase the count in that, right? If it is not present, if it is not present, just then we'll just assign value 1 to it, as I said here. If it is not present, just we'll assign value 1 to it, right? So I'll say character map 1 case string 1, will assign a value to it as 1, okay? So we are done with first for loop, that we are mapped to this, so we are looped to this string 1. So we have to do same for this string 2 as well, case strings 2 as well, right? We have to loop through this both string. So I'll do similar thing for string 2 as well. For let I is equal to 0, I is less than, now we are looping through this second string, right? This second string, I'll make little bit, I'll zoom out a little bit. So we are mapping through this second string, right? So I'll say dot length I plus plus, okay? So now again I will check if this L is present in this character map 2 or not. If it is not present, then we'll assign 1 to it, or else same as we did here, the same logic. So I'll say if so we are done with 2 for loops. Next step is step number 5. Now create a for in loop that iterates to the characters in first object, right? And we'll get each character in it. Now again, after getting each character, we have to compare the count of each character in the first string with the count of second string. If count doesn't match, the function return false, indicating that the strings are not anagram. I'll explain this step, okay? No need to worry. So basically, what we have to do is, next step, we have to map through this character map 1 object. So to map through the object in JavaScript, we use for in loop, right? So I'll tell you, first I will write a code. So now here what we have to do is, we have to loop through loop through character map 1 object, okay? So we'll just loop it. I'll tell you, no need to worry. For I'll just write a code. We just have to loop through. We'll get each character, or sorry, we have to use in character map 1. Okay, so we are looping through the first object. So we'll get each character in it, right? We'll get each character. Now here we have to check if each character in a character map object, right? So the count of yes in the second character map is 1, right? Yeah, then in this case it's an anagram. Again we'll go for the I. The count of I here is 1, and I will check with this. The character of I in the character map object 2 is also 1. Yeah, this is anagram, valid anagram, right? Again we'll do same thing for all the characters here, right? So for that I'll say if it is not equal, then it's not a valid anagram, so we have to return it as false. If it is, if it is valid, I mean if it is equal, the characters, the number of count is equal, then it is a valid anagram. Okay, so we have to come out of this for loop, and we have to say return true. So I'll save this, and I'll go to browser. I'll check the output. I'll refresh this. See, it's a valid anagram, so that's why it's returning as true. Again I will check. Again I will check this this apple. Now it's not a valid anagram, right? So I'll say apple banana, right? I'll save this and go to the browser. It should return as false, since it's not a valid anagram. See, it's a false. And that's it for today. Thank you so much developers for watching this video. I hope you like this video, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for the more content. Bye bye, take care, happy coding.